With respect to the rebalance, as most of you know here, this was a passion of mine in the course of the Obama administration. It was the right strategy in 2008 when we designed it, and it's the right strategy today. It has its roots in a number of things. One is a reflection of and a recognition of the role that the United States has played in Asia for the last over 6 decades, as really putting together the platform on which the extraordinary social and economic development of Asia has been built. And do a thought experiment and think about where Asia would be in terms of rivalry versus prosperity, and you can do all the comparisons, where it would be absent the United States' presence in Asia for the last 6 decades. And I think that thought experiment really does underscore the importance of the U.S. presence there. Secondly, of course, was a recognition that the United States' future, our prosperity and security going forward, and Asia's are interlinked, and increasingly so into the 21st century. We, at the outset of the Obama administration, during the course of the transition, undertook a complete review, obviously, of foreign policy. And we asked ourselves the kind of question that a lot of you here would ask in business, which is, where are we overinvested and where are we underinvested? Do we have the right footprint, the right allocation of assets, if you will, in terms of the U.S. assets in the world? And we came to the conclusion that we were way overinvested, frankly, in terms of military activities and assets in the Middle East. And we were substantially underinvested across all dimensions of American power, including things like mind share and presidential presence and things like this, in Asia. And so we undertook to rebalance that. Now, there's been some people call it pivot, some people call it rebalance. I've been giving the presentation of this from the time of the transition into early 2009. I really would call it a rebalance. A pivot's too sharp, frankly. The speechwriters like pivot because that's a strong word. Rebalance is too complicated. But the policy is a rebalance, which is a kind of a reallocation of resources. It doesn't imply that the United States, as a global power, is turning away, if you will, from its responsibilities in other areas of the world. And of course, we can't, and we can see that in the world today.